There's this question that confronts us daily that we don't like. What price are you willing to pay for the prize? The prize is your dream, goal, ambition, career, marriage, education, task. It's anything that requires an effort to accomplish. The price is the effort, time, or resources you need to acquire the prize. It's all well and good to have lofty dreams and goals, but the problem is always the price. Even the fool has goals, but what of the price? We all want a nation that works. How many are willing to pay the price? For a nation to work, the majority of its citizens have to be alive to their civic duties. They have to respect the law. They have to pay their taxes. They have to respect each other. They need to be informed and educated. They need to be intentional about their obligations to nation and neighbor. Above all, they need to be patriotic. How many of us are willing to do these? One thing you will quickly find out about the price is that it's one thing many of us want others to pay for us. We want a great nation, but want everyone else but us to put in the effort. You want a beautiful marriage, but expect your spouse alone should make the effort. You want to pass an exam, but want someone else to do the reading while you copy from them. You want miracles, but you don't want to know God. You want someone else to know God and bless you from his or her blessings. Are you getting my drift? You can't run away from paying the price. Only witches wait for others to pay the price and then they suck their blood. Have you ever wondered why wealthy people always say they are depending on God while others are saying they are depending on their destiny helpers? What a joke. You can't run away from paying the price if you want the prize. Show me someone who has the prize and I will show you the price they paid. The price could be cultivating the right relationships. It could be giving sacrificially of your time, resources, or connection. It could be humility. That's right. Something as simple as humility has led to the downfall of many people. It was a price they couldn't pay. The price of getting into the best schools in the world include your contributions to your immediate environment and community. How many people are willing to give of their time to help others? So, before you start dreaming of fame and fortune, calculate the price. Abuse politicians all you want, but they pay the price for the power they have. And in corrupt nations, part of that price is buying your votes. The Yahoo boys, drug dealers, corrupt politicians, etc. are paying a terrible price. But that's not my focus today. I want to talk about the price you are unwilling to pay or the price you want others to pay for you. As a businessman, you have to deal with all sorts of financial engineering to fund your businesses, some of which include selling or mortgaging your assets. This is a price you have to pay. It's what you have in your hand, so you use it right. I am always bemused when people want you to pay the price of their prize. What is that in your hand? Is the question God asked of Moses, to which he replied, a rod. God now says, cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent when he did. Moses ran, but then God says, take it by the tail, and when Moses did, it became a rod. What does this tell us? That which you have in your hand is either an asset or a liability. It all depends on you. But we all have within us the price for our prize. If you don't have the price, then the prize is not for you. Plain and simple. Let me expatiate on this. If you don't have the resources, the connection, the blessing, the talent, the skills, the sacrifice, the rod, or the prayer in you, then this prize is not for you, or this is not the appointed time. If your first port of call when you have a price to pay is another human being, then you have to repent. What is that in your hand? Pay the price for your prize. A few weeks ago, the police arrested someone who scammed me of some money 3 years ago. All efforts to get him to provide the product and service I paid for were futile. Do you know that when the police arrested him, he chose the option of going to prison than selling his property to refund my money? This is the extent some people will go to in order to avoid paying the price. But there are also others who will pay any price. They will even pay double. This was the case of Jacob, who loved Rachel so much that he told her father Laban he will serve him for 7 years for her hand in marriage. The Bible records in Genesis 29:19 that Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days for the love he had for her. At the end of 7 years, he demanded for his prize, and Laban tricked him into taking his daughter Leah. When Jacob discovered he had been tricked, Laban told him, if you want Rachel so badly, serve me another 7 years. This Jacob did before he got Rachel. The price was Rachel. The price was 14 years of service. The reason was love. This is the secret of paying any price. Love. You've got to love it enough. If you don't love your spouse, career, nation, dream, education, or goal, you will never want to pay the price. Jacob was passionate about his prize. He loved her so much that 7 years was like 7 days. Who else loved his prize? The most popular Bible verse, John 3:16, says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. This is the most loaded verse in the Bible. 2 prizes and 2 prices. We are the first prize, and Yehoshua was the prize. The second prize is everlasting life, and your belief in God is the price. What more can I say? God bless you all.